Hey guys, what's cracking? Ian, the master of pieces here. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, so what I do is I buy stuff for cheap and then I flip it online on eBay to try and make some profit. And in this video, I want to show you some of the items I have sold this weekend to try and make some profit and make some extra cash on the side. I've also got a nice little pickup to show you, or again, all stuff that I want to sell on eBay. And finally, I'd be interested to get your thoughts on if you have got a troublesome buyer or a buyer that just doesn't pay. How long do you take to cancel that order? All will be revealed later in the video. So let's go. So I'll just take you around the garage now because I've got to pick all the things that I've sold on Thursday. But I tell you what, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday were super slow. I thought first of the month, it was Monday, people would get paid. I'd have a few sales come in, but I just didn't. I had maybe a couple of items a day, but all real low value. Sold some Pokemon cards, a few Magic cards, bits like that. A couple of wrestling figures went, and another one went today on Thursday. I think it was because there was a Royal Rumble at the weekend. Road to WrestleMania is on. Gregory Helms sold today. Only £5 plus postage, but they are picking up. And I'm glad that things have started to sell on Thursday as well. I sold another thing in this box down here. This was a pretty decent sale. In here, we've got a bag of loads of Lion King figures. These are from one of the later films. You've got Hippo in there. There's a couple of Simbas, Timon and Pumbaa, and some other characters. That bag there went for £20 plus postage. So I had this up for £25 actually. Buyer made me an offer of 15. I said, let's meet in the middle, 20 quid. He came back and said 16, so I just declined it. But 5 minutes later, same guy come back, offered me the 20, so I accepted. So, chuffed with that one. But I think the reason why sales have picked up on Thursday is because Wednesday afternoon I had a big listing session. I've got a fair few bits in here, low value in the garage that I need to get on eBay. So I thought Wednesday afternoon, let's do it. And I think just being more active on eBay, it really does just pick things up a bit. I don't know if it promotes my listings a bit more. Who knows? But hey, I'm seeing results today. And what I was listing was this big bin bag full of teddies. And in here are the teddies that you're seeing like Clinton cards. They're the Me to You bears, you know, these grey ones with the blue noses. They're not really worth any money. But Valentine's Day are coming up. These are, whenever you're younger, you always buy these for Valentine's Day for someone. So yeah, I'm trying to cash in on that a bit, but stay clear of them really. I've kind of bundled them together, but they're really low value. But I did sell one today, and it is this guy here. He's quite big actually. But on the back you can see there's a Velcro pouch. You put your hot water bottle in there or your PJs in there, and this one went for £8 plus postage. But apart from this one, yeah, they're all pretty low value. But anyway, I've sold 3 more things in the house, so let's go in and get them. And I sold these 3 Monsters High dolls. You've got Rochelle Goyle, Venus McFlytrap, and Claudia. We'll see, I'm getting the hang of the names, and I do know what sets they come from. I just cannot remember. But this one went for £12.50, this one went for 8 quid, and that one went for 8 quid as well. All of them plus postage. So really, really good sellers. Remember, I bought these in a big bundle, and I paid £1.80 each, so nice bit of profit, and they're not hanging about. This brings me into profit for that bundle, which is brilliant. Now you can see I do keep them in these plastic bags because there are loads of small bits, loads of accessories. I don't want to be hunting through and finding the accessories. I know that everything in that bag is what I listed, so that's how I do store them. And actually I did sell one of these earlier in the week. It went on the global shipping program to Spain. That one went for about 28 quid. So there is decent money if you can find some of the rarer ones and you do have a lot of the accessories. Now, in the week, I had a lovely message from my good friend Connor, the Welsh Pokepicker. He said, Ian, I found a cracking bundle on Facebook Marketplace in Cardiff. Could I go and collect it for him? And I said, no worries, you know, it's not right to be traveling. And when I looked at the address, it's literally right down my street. So it was ideal. So I did a socially distanced pickup. And Connor, I've got all of this stuff for you, mate. We have got a massive bundle of VHS videos in there. That's pretty heavy, that was. But Especially there are some Pokemon ones in there, so that's why Connor was after it. And we also had 2 VHS players. Now Connor doesn't really want those, so he said I can keep them. Now the bundle didn't cost anything. They were on Cardiff free ads, so cost absolutely nothing. I got the VHS players to keep and sell. I've got to test them to make sure they work. And Connor has got a ton of really cool videos, so win-win for everyone. So Connor, next time I see you, I will drop these up for you, all right? Now, truth be told, it hasn't been a particularly brilliant weekend. I haven't had any wow sales. I've sold a little bit of stuff, but I've actually chose to cancel 2 sales to a particular buyer as well, and I'll tell you why. So I woke up Saturday morning to a Monsters High Doll sale. Not a particularly high value sale, and the buyer had 0 feedback. Now, I don't have any problem with selling anything to anyone with low feedback or 0 feedback. Everyone has got to start on eBay somewhere. And like I said, it was a particularly low value sale anyway. I don't have instant payments on, so you haven't got to pay me straight away. So I don't mind waiting. Nothing wrong with that so far. But they did buy a more expensive doll that evening. So I thought, okay, maybe they didn't pay initially for the first one because they wanted me to combine the postage together. Again, no problem with that whatsoever. So I was just about to message the seller. I looked at the seller's account and they were from Peru. Now I thought, okay, I do have global shipping on. I don't mind posting to anywhere in the world through global shipping, but I just didn't want I didn't want to be messed around basically. Now, and the reason why I was a bit nervous, because this was the first doll here. It is damaged. You can see the lower part of her arm is missing on that side. We've just put the hand straight up into that top half. As soon as they, receive that, it's going to be, oh, it's not what you described. Can I have my money back? Didn't want to go anywhere near it. So I cancelled both of those sales. But actually what I did was relist this one, and it sold on the same day for £7 plus postage. So, I cancelled the sales, but at least I sold that one. So let me know what you guys would have done actually in that situation. Would you have cancelled them? Would you have waited for them to pay? I kind of have a suspicion that they wouldn't have actually paid and they would have just rolled on. So anyway, that's gone. We can forget about that. These are the other things that I did sell over the weekend though. I did sell these pair of trainers here. They are some black Nike Air Max. They're ladies size 5.5. Not bad condition. They're pretty scuffed around the back. Picked these up in the charity shop for £3. They went for £9.50 plus postage. Next up, we have got this Jurassic World T-Rex model dig kit, and I picked this one up from the Chazza just before Christmas, paid 99 pence for it. It is open, but everything inside is still sealed. That one went for £6.50 plus postage. I thought it would go for a bit more than that, but there's not actually much to it. You've just got a block of like a clay in there, and you chip away at it and you excavate this dinosaur out. Pretty cool, but not really worth too much. Next up, I sold a couple of bundles of these Me to You bears. Now, this is the first bundle. I put these together because they both got the little blankets. That one's brand new with the tags on. Only went for £6 plus postage. And the next bundle was that Valentine's Day bundle that I told you about. I've put 7 or 8 bears together. Can't remember. I'll have to check the listing because that'll be easy to get wrong. But they only went for £6 plus postage as well. So I'm not going to look out for them again. I won't pick them up if I see them. This is probably sale of the weekend. It's this Funko Pop here from The Walking Dead. The box is absolutely battered. It's all caved in on the back, but it doesn't really matter. It still went for £16 plus postage. Took good pictures, described it well. So yeah, hopefully they'll be really happy with this one. Wrestling figures, like I said earlier, they've been shifting pretty well, and I did bundle these 4 together and they went for £10 plus postage. These ones are pretty cool actually. If you squeeze their legs together, they kind of do little things. That one does that. This one does a little bit of a weird dance. Cool, but that one went for £10 plus postage. And my final sale is this jigsaw here, and I picked this up in the Chazza for £1. That one went for £7 plus postage. And I'm going to end the video on a nice little story actually, and I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Robert. And this goes it's a bit opposite to the to me cancelling those sales. It's a really nice eBay story about how you can actually trust people on it. So I sold this jigsaw to Robert a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't a particularly expensive one. Posted it up there, but the neighbours signed for it. They collected it. So nothing wrong with that at all. But they didn't actually tell Robert that they had it. So 2 weeks went by. Robert messaged me and quite rightly said, look, the jigsaw hasn't arrived. So I gave him a full refund because we just didn't know where it went. And then lo and behold, the neighbour come round, said that actually here's your jigsaw, it was delivered to me, and Robert was good enough to send me the money back as well. So that was really nice. And Robert, thanks ever so much for your support for the channel. Thanks for buying the jigsaw. You're a top eBayer, and yeah, thanks ever so much. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch up with you in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye. Thanks ever so much for watching the video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. For those new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.